Vancouver West End.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. Madam Speaker, I move that a bill entitled Gender Identity and Expression Human Rights Recognition Act 2016, of which notice has been given in my name, be introduced and read a first time now.
Honourable members, you've heard the question. All those in favour? Aye. Opposed? Motion is carried. Please proceed.
Honourable Speaker, Madam Premier, Cabinet Ministers, MLAs, fellow British Columbians, I rise today to ask you to say yes to human rights. Say yes to adding explicit protections to our Human Rights Code for gender, identity, and expression. To say yes to joining the majority of Canadian provinces that have listened to transgender and gender variant people and their allies and legislated explicit protection. Honourable Speaker, this is the fourth time I move this bill because it matters. When a minority is abused, attacked, and discriminated against, the majority must act. Transgender people face some of the highest rates of violence and discrimination in BC. We can and must end that. When you read BC's Human Rights Code, it includes protections for race, colour, ancestry, place of origin, religion, political belief, sexual orientation, sex, physical or mental disability, family status, marriage status, and the list goes on. What's not there written in black and white, Honourable Speaker? Gender, identity, and expression. You can't end violence and discrimination unless you name it. You can't fight for your rights, Honourable Speaker, unless you know you have them. This bill would ensure all British Columbians would have no doubt that we in this House stand for human rights equality for transgender and gender variant people. Some have asked why I move this bill again when the government has refused to act before. I move it because it will make a difference. Seven provinces and one territory with governments of all political stripes agree. The New Democrat Caucus supports this bill. The Green and Independent MLA support it too. Members of the BC Liberal Caucus have come to me and said privately that if it came to a vote, they would support it as well. Today, I'm appealing to the Premier, to the House Leader, and the Cabinet to call this vote, to call this bill for a vote, so that we can pass this legislation and join with the majority of Canada to ensure explicit protections for gender identity and expression. Let's say yes to human rights. Honourable Speaker, I move that this bill be placed on the orders of the day for second reading at the next sitting after today.
Honourable members, you've heard the question. Honourable members, you've heard the question. All those in favour? Aye. Opposed? Motion is carried.